California. California is full of weird and wacky vehicles, but none are quite as quirky as the pool table car. In fact, some experts claim it could be the most unique car in the world. What is the weirdest vehicle you have ever seen? Well, it may not be as weird as this telephone car seen here. Yes, it is a telephone car and it works like a normal vehicle. But there's a catch, it's actually a 1975 VW Beetle that has been transformed into a telephone car by a man named Howard Davids. Sullivan co-owns and operates a garage in Illinois. In the video, he explains that he got the idea for his inverted pickup after rescuing an old Ford Ranger that had flipped over during an accident one winter. Like any true DIYer, Sullivan's first thought was, I could recreate that. According to Design Boom, he spent 6 months and $6,000 building this topsy-turvy truck. It's made of a 1991 Ford Ranger as the base with the panels of a 95 Ford F-150 placed over it. Oddball looks aside, this rolling optical illusion is a street-legal machine thanks in part to those side mirrors at the base of the doors. The Peel P50, the world's smallest car. The Peel P50 is a three-wheeled microcar that's officially listed as the smallest production car ever created. When it was around 1962 to 1965, this minuscule automobile went for around $2,200 US. Only 50 Peel P50s were ever made, and only 27 are known to still be in existence. If you were interested in owning one of these now, you'd be hard-pressed to find an original model. They've become quite the collector's edition over the years. In fact, in 2016, a Peel P50 sold for $176,000 US at an auction in Florida. Not too shabby for a car that would lose to a cheetah in a road race. An innovative car design company has created the only real submarine car in the world. Car designer Frank M. Rinderknecht, aged 64, and his team at Swiss mobility lab Rinspeed are responsible for the S-Cuba, the world's first and only real submersible car capable of driving seamlessly from land to underwater. The idea originated from the Lotus submarine car which James Bond drove in the iconic 1977 film, The Spy Who Loved Me. But unlike Bond's Lotus, the S-Cuba is a convertible, with oxygen masks for the car's passengers and a quick-drying interior for when you arrive back on land. The car was a 1982 Chevy Malibu, abandoned at a student house by a deadbeat subletter who skipped out on the rent. We were just a humble bunch of McMaster University engineering undergrads, and faced with the prospect of paying someone to haul it away, a decision was reached on the fate of the car. We'd cut off the roof, and turn it into the world's first drivable, fully operational hot tub, the carpool. With LEGO Technic we like to state that you build for real. And to prove this is more than just a slogan, we decided to build a car. But not just any car. R1 would be a true one-to-one copy of the magnificent Bugatti Chiron, built from Lego Technic elements. And if though that wasn't enough, we also wanted our car, for the first time ever, to actually drive and be powered by the same power functions motor technology we use in our standard models. Standing at a whopping 12 feet tall and measuring in at nearly 32 feet in length, the monster truck limousine known as the Sin City Hustler is undeniably one of a kind. Brad and Jennifer Campbell, former monster truck drivers and current owners of Big Toys Racing, built the nearly $1 million party truck to offer desert tours in White Hills, Arizona, which is just 45 minutes outside Las Vegas. The 15,000-pound behemoth seats 12 people and holds the distinction as the world's longest monster truck. Pretty badass, right? You have to take a look at this to believe it. It is truly a revolutionary concept that expands your imagination of what is possible. Designed by then Chief of Design Christopher Bangle, the BMW Gina Light Visionary model is an example of a contemporary concept car that is extremely futuristic and signifies the growing consumer need for flexibility and customization. The name Gina, geometry and functions in N, adaptation, N, symbolizes infinite options, refers to a philosophy meant to give designers and engineers creative freedom and to allow them to consider consumers' immediate needs and desires in dramatic new ways in both styling and function. The Gina's shape could change through the use of flexible tensile fabric stretched over a movable body frame of aluminum and flexible carbon fiber. Standing tall with the tail reaching a height of 11.6 feet and the whole vehicle covering 42 feet in length, the red metallic limo jet weighs a staggering 5.5 tons. Despite the length and weight, the Learjet limo can still clock 100 miles per hour, with a standard GM Vortec V8 powering it. Wheels are 8-spoke 28 inches. A lot of custom work has gone into the build, both in terms of bodywork and mechanicals. The suspension setup and components came from firms which are into motor racing. The entire rear section cowling was crafted from fiberglass and took almost 9 months to complete. The electrical system was another time-consuming part of the project.